600.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another stream. Today we're going to make some wine. Not on stream. After the stream. We have a church hour.
Yes, because today's Wednesday.
Today is Wednesday. And we're going up to camp this weekend. Just on Saturday.
To work.
Well, work.
Right, you're just going to cut the grass.
Yeah, and then clean a camper. But you're just going to sit up there. And then be like, I work so hard.
I feel like
Maybe I should have some pizza.
I feel like I'm going to move a bunch of stuff and unload wood and probably, get pizza.
I have a feeling that Saturday's going to be awesome. Because we're going to go up to camp. I'm going to cut the grass. And then I got to clean the camper. And then we come back home. And we're going to go to the gun range.
To go skeet.
I got a box of skeet at Walmart the other day. We have 270 clay pigeons. And we got like a box and a half of ammo for that. So, yep. But, I don't know. We have one shotgun right now. So, my father and I are going to share. And his friends are going to be there too. His besties.
So you can shoot, you can, you could probably shoot theirs too. Coral Works, DeFreeze.
Coral Works, DeFreeze, Sandy Farrell.
Pet Exotics.
Pet Exotics, welcome.
QC.
Wait, go, I need to read that. One of my white worm cultures has exploded. I'm going to have to split into third culture. Well, that's awesome.
Yep, that's
yeah,
good.
If you leave them for long enough, like if you're not feeding a ton out of them, like for me, I have two cultures. One, like I take a ton out of. The other one, I don't really take out of. If you leave it, it'll mature and then it'll just do crazy good. Muppet929, Nathan Hovey, Stephen P. Yes, I'm going skeet shooting. Patty, welcome. The range near us has a skeet shooter. And we have one shotgun right now. So my father and I can share. And yep, we're going to get some more shotgun shells.
Yeah, she shot the pump last time we were at the range.
Yup. Yeah, it wasn't really as bad as I thought it was.
No, for as big as a gun as it looks, it
really isn't bad.
It's not that loud and it's not that, doesn't have much kick.
It's a lot quieter than I thought. And then we're going to order a different shotgun from my uncle. He has a gun shop near us. We're going to get a over-under shotgun. Because we saw it at the store. It was really nice. And my uncle can get us deals. So, we're going to get that. And then we'll have two. So then if we did go up, then we both could use one. But yeah.
It is still raining here.
It's been raining for like a week.
Yeah, it's been raining all week.
And it's going to continue to rain. But Saturday and Sunday are supposed to be nice. So Saturday's the day to go. To mow the lawn
Yes.
and to go to the range. We have to get. Oh, wait, never mind. I'd sound kind of dumb if I said that.
It's ATI Cora. This is the brand.
Yeah.
It's made in.
Brazil. No.
That one's Turkey. So Turkish.
Did you say it's made in Turkish?
No. I said in Turkey, so it's Turkish,
Oh, okay.
which is self-explanatory.
Okay. So I haven't used an over-under. But I used the pump. Ow. Stop it. There. Are you excited?
I am.
Alright. That's good.
Got a lot to do, and the planets need to align to get it all done.
The planets will align. That's literally my pen.
I know it was out there, and I needed it to write down some stuff. Once a Karen, always a Karen. Where did you get this pen from? Skinny Nona.
Skinny Nona. My mother got it for me at the Maple and April Fest we just had.
Oh, that makes sense.
I'll take that.
Sandy D.
Sandy D. Yeah, if it wasn't raining, we could have mowed the lawn here. Because the lawn here needs to get mowed.
Yeah, there's a lot to do this weekend.
It is. A little. It's tall. But I don't get to mow it.
We will. I'll do it Friday evening.
Okay, good. Alright, that's good.
I gotta get the.
I was scared for a second.
I'm gonna make 2 gallons of wine tonight. Tomorrow's Thursday.
So you can make wine.
I'm gonna
tomorrow?
cut some
Oh.
wood. Friday morning, I'll start splitting, load it in the trailer, and then cut the grass. Saturday morning, go up to camp. Try and
To
be
cut
at the
the
range
grass.
at noon, 1 o'clock. Be there for a couple hours, and then try and get home and get some stuff done around here.
Yep.
I got a lot to do at camp, though. And I gotta start figuring this stuff
Hold
out
on.
for people.
If you're cutting wood and putting it in the trailer, and you're bringing the trailer up to camp,
On Saturday.
how are you going to get the lawnmower to camp?
Taking that up the following weekend with the golf cart. That's what I said. There's a range, and it had like 12 different stations, and each station was set up like real life hunting scenarios. So the place we go to is like a narrow runway, and they're looking to open it up to do skeet trap because they want to get the school trap club to go there. So that was a conversation we had today about cutting trees, pulling stumps, getting fill, all that stuff. So the meeting is on the 16th.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens there and how many people want to. Everyone nods their head and says, yeah, we want a trap range, and nobody shows up to help.
How am I supposed to mow the lawn this weekend? If you don't bring the lawnmower up?
Good point. You're not mowing this weekend. Gonna have to do it next weekend.
Well, then why were you talking about Subobs?
Because I was thinking about mowing, but I'm not taking the mower up till the following weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, they're looking into 3 trap throwers.
That's a lot.
Supposedly to be donated to the club, which is kind of cool. Just a little ambition and some conversations, and you'd be amazed at what these corporations will donate.
Yeah, because they're trying to get the school up here.
they want to bring the school up here for their trap team and get things set up. Which would be nice for us. And it should be nice for the school because it's closer. It's actually closer to the school to come up here than it is to go down to Greenfield. That aquatics.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, the place we go for school is in Greenfield. So you have to go beforehand. It's like a half an hour drive from here. You have to go up beforehand and check your shotgun in. And then say, like, you're with the school and whatnot. And then you go up, like, a couple times a week and practice. And then if you want to practice on your own, you have to go up and check out the gun. And then bring it back. And then bring it back up there when you're done. So, like, if it was at this range, we just go there and practice.
But the simple solution is have two guns.
I suppose. I suppose that is a solution. But if it's up here, then we could just go to the range.
Well, there's quite a bit to do because is it the following weekend camp opens?
Yeah.
Right. So not this weekend. The following weekend camp opens. I will be going up there to drop off wood and do some work and get some stuff together, but we'll be camping the following weekend because I gotta get ahead on some things, or try to anyway.
And then eventually I'll mow the lawn. Which somebody supposedly called the campground. They said they were opening next Friday. So.
But I feel like they just post that on Facebook and lie a lot.
Well, even that.
They're very strict for the rules, and the rules are say that it's open on the 15th, which is Monday. But I just remembered I have a door to fix somewhere in this whole mix of stuff, but it has to be done before Friday. So probably not gonna happen. She's probably gonna have to live with that door for now.
What, Lisa?
Yeah.
Which door?
The front door.
It's just the handle.
I came up with a solution to fix it.
All right, what's the solution?
I'm gonna cut a wedge of wood to slide in the door where the pocket is, and drill it and put the other door in there. Liquid Zoo.
Very nice. How many more adoptions this week?
I feel like I want to say not enough, but there probably was quite a few.
I don't know. I don't think there was any. From Sunday till now, I don't think. There's a lot of donations. But I don't think anybody took a cat.
I'm sure your mother will answer.
But there was a lot last week, I think.
We've been a little busy running around getting stuff together, getting things ready, and helping an elderly couple that's leaving camp for the they're leaving camp because they can no longer physically do it.
Sounds like you.
So I'm helping them get their stuff moved. 7 last week, but we didn't stream since we had those. Yes, there you go.
Yeah.
Did we?
So we have only one currently pregnant cat. We had 2. One gave birth and had 5 kittens. Her name's Toothless. So we're still waiting on Subi to have babies. She's in our dining room. So Subi.
It's a cat room.
Huh?
Once you take the table out, it's now a cat room.
Shut up. So we have Subi we're waiting on to give birth. And then Toothless had 5 babies. Mittens had 3 babies. Her babies are walking and running around now. And then we have, yesterday, somebody dropped off one lonely little kitten, but they found more, so they're trying to catch them. It's right here in town somewhere.
Yeah, there you go. Maternity ward. Our dining room is now
Yes.
maternity ward.
Maya's still running around our house. She's basically our cat. We have Little Bear, or not Little Bear. What's his name? It's one of the Spice Kitties. I don't know what its name is. Spice Kitty. He's in a mailbox in our living room. It's a playpen. It looks like a mailbox.
It's shaped like a mailbox.
It's pretty big. He's out there waiting for his new home. He was supposed to be adopted. I don't know if it fell through or what. But he's in our living room. And then we have a playpen that has 3 kitties. They don't have homes because 2 of them were supposed to go home, but they fell through. So we have 3 kitties that are like 8 weeks old or something looking for homes. We have the one single one. And then we have Mittens with 3 babies. Toothless. Maybe I should just go out there and show them.
Hey, Alshon, by the way.
Hi, Alishon. Yep.
Yeah,
But people are looking for cats right now, I guess, because also we've gotten a lot of cats recently.
But they're doing good. You should be.
I should be. Oh, yes.
Yes, do it, yes.
We still have a lot of time, so I'll wait.
Okay. But all the kittens are doing good. Even the little one who came yesterday, who I guess looked like he or she looked like she was in rough shape.
Doing great.
But
It was found outside. It had no fleas, ear mites, nothing like that. Which was weird because it's been raining forever. So I thought I'd be sick.
Hi, only Oscars?
Only Oscars. There's a lady down the road from us. Her husband has a landscaping business. And her barn out back in Bordeaux.
Oh.
And I went and got my working paper. Well, not my working papers. I turned in my working papers yesterday, so I got the little card today. And she's like, "You want to see the cutest thing ever?" She pulled up a picture of this kitten that has been hiding in her barn. She's been trying to get it because they want to keep it. But if she can't get it, then she's just going to
Let it go.
She put out like live traps and stuff for it. And she hasn't got it yet. Out of banana worms and vinegarios, what is better for Cory fry? Depends on the size of the Corys. I mean, banana worms or banana Walter and vinegarios. Well, vinegarios swim, so it's a little difficult, like
For the Corys.
For the
They're
Corys.
bottom feeder.
But
Fish lady, hello?
Walter or banana worms would work.
Pepper Corys.
Yeah. Also, how big they are. But banana and Walter worms would be a safe bet until they're like pretty big too. So. Fish Fan Link, welcome. Hi.
I was trying to read. I felt like I missed something.
So,
Yes,
this
Velcro
week
was in sad shape. Was now very vocal, active, and eating good.
yeah, she named the new kitten Velcro. So, this week there's nothing cool going on. Or, except for Saturday and stuff. Next week is Spirit Week for school. So, Monday is anything but a backpack day. Tuesday is... Stop. Tuesday is Adam Sandler Day. Wednesday is Twin Day. Thursday is Senior Citizen Day. Thursday is also my concert at like 7 at night or something. Friday is the actual Spirit Day where we have a bunch of activities. And then the weekend's just the usual, go up to camp.
Xanadu.
But then, not next week, but the week after is my other concert. It's a big concert. Next Thursday, we just have, it's just our select choir, and then we have to sing with the little choir on one song. But then, the next week, it's our big chorus, the big band, and then a song with all of them.
6 peppercorn pie so far. That's cool.
Great.
It's definitely awesome.
Xanadu. Daniel Velez, welcome.
Daniel?
Are you excited for the concert?
I am. Do I have to go?
Yep.
I do?
Yep.
Is it at night?
The concert?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. So do I have to go?
Yes. Next Thursday.
Okay. As long as it's not on the 16th. I got something to do that night. It's already on my calendar, so I can't change it.
The 16th?
Yeah.
What's the 16th?
At 6.
Oh. I don't care. That's different. No. Next Thursday, the 11th, at 7 or 7:30, I don't know. And then the 18th at 7 or 7:30, I don't know. I got 2 concerts. Oh, and then we have marching band. We just got the music for that today. It's really easy because it's just like America the Beautiful or something. America the Great. Probably America the Beautiful. And it's like Grand Old Flag, probably. Yeah. But it's not like long songs. It's just this. It's a small little paper this big. And it's like 4 different songs, but we just repeat it, so it's pretty easy.
So you're not really sure what you're singing
When?
next in a week and a half?
No, I know what I'm singing. I just don't know
Oh.
what time it is.
Oh.
Next week is our select choir, so we're singing New World, which everybody has a solo in. We're singing Swing Down Chariot, which is an awesome song. And The Blue and the Gray, which is kind of which is not a sad song. It's a boring song. It's about war.
They always mix one of those in there. Seems like every time you have a concert or a thing,
It's gotta be like a
one depressing song.
Yep.
Except for that one concert.
Where it was all sad songs.
No, where it was like all good songs.
Oh. And then there was one where it's like all boring songs.
Probably.
At least we're not doing like dumb songs. We're doing like serious, like professional songs that have been like on Broadway. Well, like some of them have been on Broadway and stuff. Instead of doing hot, 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 hot chocolate. Or Candy Cane, the Candy Cane Twist. Oh, that gives me nightmares. Because we had this horrible teacher. And she gave us these little paper candy canes, and we had to, like, do all things with them. If I charge his old tablet, he's got them all on there, and it is just painful to watch. Anyways. So next week, we got New World, which everybody has a solo in. Swing Down Chariot. You'll probably like that one. And you'll probably like New World. New World's the best one. It's the best one. Take my word for it. And then we got Blue and the Gray, which nobody wants. And then we have Bridge Over Troubled Water, which
I've been hearing for 2 weeks now.
who doesn't want that one? It's not like it's not a catchy song or anything. It's just my bus driver was playing on the bus the other day, like through her playlist, like Bridge Over Troubled Water came out. I was like, what the heck? But I got the solo in that one. So, a little scary because it's all the little chorus and then all of our chorus. So it's 7th through 12th chorus. And then also all the bands will be there. So everybody will be there. But I got the solo in that one. And then the next week, we have our band, concert band, which we're playing our NYSSMA songs, which are Abracadabra. Abracadabra's pretty cool. I can say it. That one's a long song, but I like it. Big Four, that's the best one. And then there's Gale Force, which who cares? Then we got our main chorus songs. We got 2 songs, and they're both bad. We have Dies Irae. Please, just don't even listen to that one.
Okay.
This is a bad sales pitch, but
I'll take
whew,
it.
I left class the other day. On my way back to my class, to chorus, they were singing Dies Irae. I was like, please. It's like Day of Wrath. That's what it translates to. Dies Irae. That's the one song I wouldn't listen to for the whole concert. And then Daniel. Didn't My Lord Deliver Daniel? That one's actually pretty catchy. So you can listen to that one. It's a great song. Oh, and then we got the Community Bridge Over Troubled Water again. Because I think last year we had a song, it's called Hope Lingers On, and it was both the choruses. This year it's Bridge Over Troubled Water. I happen to have a solo in it, so I gotta do it. Don't worry, I'll deliver. So, I'll deliver. You won't be disappointed.
What are you showing the cats?
Sure. I'll go out into our living room and show the cats. Move.
You can.
Just leave.
My feet were comfy.
That's okay. I was comfy. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. I guess. Do I have to light you up? I think not. I think she can do it herself. But we'll find out in a minute here, I guess. I'll just move that stuff in case I have to do something. Nope. I don't have to do anything. It's like a basket of fries.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. So this one, this little guy. He is one of the Spice Kitties. I think he might have a home. I don't know. He doesn't have a home. He's in our living room, though. My bad. So, I don't know. This one's pretty cute. I like this one. They were dropped off in like an apple basket with their mother. Yeah. And then we have...
That was the runtiest run, right?
I think so. Then we have... So we had 11 kittens dropped off that had to be bottle fed. These are the 3 left out of them. This one's Skunk. And then there's... One of them's Runt, and the other one's... What's the other one? Houdini. Yeah, so the black and white one's Skunk. And then Runt and Houdini. And those are the 12 kittens. Or 11 kittens that we got, and we had to bottle feed. And then there's Velcro. Oh, bye.
Wow.
Oh, it's hissing at me.
Feisty.
That's Velcro. She's got an attitude. Okay. Wow. Nice to see you. We just got her the other day. Yesterday.
Oh, cookies. Yeah, she was moved around a little bit, and she's still young.
One moment. Got the light stick. There we go. So, no idea what their names are. But, this little cutie, so soft. These are Mittens babies. That's
Weren't they named
Mittens.
after dragons?
Huh?
Weren't they named after dragons?
Dragons? Probably. What are the names? Loki, Loki, and Thor. Whichever ones are which.
Not one of those is a dragon.
Okay. This one's super sweet. So yeah, so they're running around. Their father's a tiger, so they got a tiger pattern. Oh, this one's so fat. Hi. Yep. So this is the dark one. And then there's a light one. And then there's one that kind of looks like her. It's got the white strip. But, so that's Mittens. I'll leave you guys be.
She turned out to be a good mother.
Yeah, because apparently she didn't, like, her past litter didn't work out so well. But. Okay. And here is Toothless and her babies. Yeah. I can't open the door. But. Oh, there's Toothless. She's very sweet. She gave birth soon after she was dropped off here. But she's got 5 little babies back there. There's one really gray one. The camera's not really that great, but yeah, there's like 3 gray ones and 2 tigers. They're super cute. Toothless is great. And then our last resident over here is Subi. She's not nice with other cats, but she is so cute. Subi. She is the cutest little cat. So Subi, Mittens, and Toothless already have a home when their babies are gone. Hi. So Subi is pregnant. You can't really tell, but she was like really skinny when she had her first babies. And yeah. So she's expecting anytime soon. And Toothless over there is actually one of Mittens' babies. They came from the same household. Oh yeah. So that's Mittens' babies. They're so adorable. Toothless' babies are fairly young still.
They're only like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah. Huh? 9 days old. We actually had, I guess you could call her a vet friend. She's my sister's friend's mother, and she works at a vet's office. And she was actually over here for like nothing for cats or anything. And we were talking, and the cat started giving birth, so She actually helped with that, but this one's spicy. It should be named something else. Okay, goodbye. I'm gonna turn my mic off and stuff and go downstairs real quick. All right.
Hear that? So peaceful.
Huh?
Matt said, when you turned your mic off, he said, hear that? So peaceful.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I was trying to read something.
So this is a white worm culture I haven't really taken much out of. There's worms like throughout the whole thing, so like you move a piece of dirt and there's a bunch of worms. Yeah. So I haven't taken anything out of this one. I'm trying to save it.
Is that the one that exploded?
I think so. I don't know. This one might not have anything in it. Well, I take back my statement. I don't know which one's which, but they both have a bunch of worms in them. And I set these up not too long ago either, so. And I've been taking a ton out of this one. So that's good. So yeah.
That's the one on the left.
So I have some, like, these are the mature cultures that I sell. This one's a recently set up one. But, like, on Aquabid, eBay, whatever. Like, this is what the cultures are. I think they're, like, $8. But they're set up a little while beforehand, so then they're, like, producing and mature and stuff. But yeah, so basically you just, like, all the stuff on the side is worms. You can see all, like, the small specks. That's an individual worm. So you just take them off the sides and feed them to whatever fish. Yeah. And then I have my 6-quart containers. Those are banana worms, micro worms, Walter worms. That's a mealworm container. This is a springtail culture. Springtails do, like, really good. Lots of them in there. Yep. I have a small white worm container, but there's not really much in there. I have 2 Grindle cultures. There's not much in those because I have most of them are in the bigger containers. Then I have zebra isopods. They like to burrow. There's a ton. There's not a ton, but I took almost all of them out, so there's only like 1 in here. But now there's a good amount. So those are zebra isopods. The banana worms. Let me see. There's a banana worm back there. They look the same as these ones. This one's a better culture than the one back there. But these are Walter worms, but they'd be the same setup as banana. And then the big banana is this one.
The big banana.
Banana.
Banana. That looks soupy.
So the isopods, some of them I keep and I breed them, and then I just sell off like the extras. But most of the time, like, you could just feed them to the geckos. Huh? Yeah. Most of the time, just the geckos will take them. We'll have to breed these two sometime here soon, whenever it's their breeding season. But they're definitely ready. So,
You don't feed
those
the isopods anything, right? You just sell them.
are, well, sometimes you can feed them to,
You don't feed them to anything in like the fish room.
you can feed them to leopard geckos.
Oh.
Sometimes we do. But most of the time we use them to have bioactive setups. Like for the leopard geckos, we put some powder orange. Something that reproduces quickly, like powder orange or dairy cow. We'll just put in the leopard gecko tanks and make some like a cleanup crew. These are lava isopods. So it's kind of like an assortment. Like you could get dark ones, you can get light ones, you can get mixes. You kind of don't know what you'll get. And the dirt that they're on is actually dirt that I made. Just because it's easy. Well, it's easier to use it because I have 2 totes of it right now. So here's some clown isopods. They're a little bit, I think, harder to breed. They've actually reproduced for me once, I think. But they're pretty cool. Will you be culturing flightless fruit flies?
Please no. Not again.
I already have done that, and I wanted to get back into it again. I'm not sure. But there's a lot of people that have been asking me if I would get into fruit fly culture, so I might do. Look! Oh my god, they have babies! Look at those!
Yeah, look at all the babies. That's crazy.
They just had babies! This is shocking to me because I just put this carrot in the other day and I haven't been in here. And these are fresh babies. There's 2 batches of them.
There's a lot there. That's pretty cool.
That is awesome.
I never actually knew they were that small.
Well, I got rid of a lot of the Gastroy when I had to. I sold off a bunch. But oh look, those 2 are breeding. But they're my first isopod, and I love them. But that's so cool to see. Look at all those babies. That's so many. Oh, there's so many more. Look at those things. I'm like a master. Isopod whisperer.
I mean,
Look
the
at all
isopods did
those.
most of the work.
Whatever. Do you raise dubia roaches? I do. I was going to show those, too. Wow, I definitely need to watch any video you have on those. Like crazy amount of worms you have per cup. Well, the amount of worms you have per cup is crazy.
You're not old enough. See you later, Daniel.
Oh, on the banana worms? Yeah, they're super easy. Well, the size of starter culture I send out, it has a ton of worms. So if you had a starter culture and you put it into something like this, your culture would look exactly like. There's nothing special you have to do. It's so easy. You just got to put some oatmeal in here, and then it depends on what starter culture you get. Because when I got into these types of worms, I got starter cultures, but they were only I don't know, not even a spoonful. They're really small. It took over 2 weeks for my first culture to get set up. But I put in about what I send for a starter culture is what I put into one of these containers, and it gets set up super quick. But then I also sell this exact culture. These are my cultures. These are cultures that I have for people. But I'm so happy about these isopod things. That's so cool. There's like, I know you guys can't see all of them, but if you look through it, there's like over 30. I'm gonna have to get a bigger bin. They get kind of big. But I'll show the dubia roaches in a minute. Isopods and springtails as cleanup crew. Yeah, that's what we do. I have this like huge bin of springtails. There's so many in there. It's crazy. I don't even use them most of the time, but I should. And I have a ton of isopods and springtails, so they're great as a cleanup crew. I got a fruit fly culture at Petco for like $12. Yeah, in the past when I had fruit fly cultures, they were super easy for me to do. It just takes time. Well, it's similar to one of these, in a sense, not in care, but like the oatmeal will go bad, so then you have to like set up a new one. It was just more maintenance than that. So a lot of people just like buy fruit fly cultures like regularly, like every couple of weeks. And when I had them and I sold them, I think mine were like $5. But that's only because they're like so easy. And I made my own mix, which a lot of people said not to make your own mix, but it worked out a lot better for me.
Dubia roaches.
Yeah, I'm going to show them in just a second. Yeah, when I first started out, like my cultures didn't look this nice. And like, I've been working on my grindleworm because all my cultures look pretty good. But I'd like to have bigger grindleworm cultures. It's crazy. Because I use a lot of them. I use, for the like microworms and stuff, I use oatmeal just because I can get like a ton of it in containers. I used to use instant mashed potatoes, and that worked fine. Yeah. But I make the oatmeal pretty thick too, so it lasts longer. You can see like if you tilt it, it doesn't move as much. Doesn't Rapashi make a food for them? The fruit flies, yeah, they have a mix for it. But I just ended up making my own because it was super easy. But that was only because I was using a lot of it. Like if you're only using like a culture or two, which I didn't really need a lot. I was just making a lot, so I can make a bunch of cultures. If you're only doing like 1 or 2 cultures, then it's easy to have like a mix like Rapashi. Yeah, springtails are good for dart frogs too.
And it's easy to make a bunch of oatmeal and go downstairs and add to those and all that stuff.
Yeah, I make huge bowls of oatmeal. But maybe there's a gelatin or something you could do that's longer lasting for the fruit flies. I can't remember the mix I used for the fruit flies. It was like, I can't even think. There's definitely a mix of stuff, but I had it all on hand because of the worms. So I'm gonna show the dubia roaches. Then we got some tweezers to move the egg carton. I got a lot of dubia roaches. I have to split the culture up. It's this big old yellow one and also that one, and that one's a different type of roach. Which this culture's kind of scary. There's a lot of them in there. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I don't mind dubia roaches, but like when there's a million of them, it gets a little scary. Oh, I hear them crunching. Alright, anyway. So, those are females. There's so many females in there. And then the ones with the wings are males. And then
What'd you get on the Oscars?
I want to show some babies, but I think I have to open the other container for the babies. Because I have them separated, but I have to separate these adults because there's way too many of them. And they smell bad because there's too many. They are crunching. Alright, one moment.
That's a big box of nope for me.
Yeah, my mother wouldn't let me get them. But we were at like a reptile dude's house, and I was like, just let me get them. And then she let me get them. Here, let's flip it over.
You got some red Rillies? Cool.
Yeah. Let me close this up. And I have air holes along the top so they don't like escape. It's a little tricky to get them water because they can't just like slurp up a bowl of water, I guess. So like I started off by giving them sponges. Yeah. Alright, now for this one. It's a little scary going into these bins. Oh! Look at all those babies. If I drop my phone in here, I'm not taking it out. So there's like lots of babies. Oh, look at all those. They're really nutritious, so they're great for the reptiles. And then there's a couple adults in here, but mostly babies. So those are the dubia roaches. And I have them posted. Well, I didn't get pictures of them one day because I had like a ton of them. I still do. But I forgot to grab pictures, but they are for sale. Since I have so many adults, I don't really need that many adults or babies. So I do have them listed for sale. And last but not least, I'm going to show these ones. These ones aren't dubia roaches. They're a different kind of... It's a black roach mimic beetle, I think. I don't know. I don't put tags on my bins. But I'm pretty sure... well, I know that's what they are. I just don't know if I ordered it correctly. This light plugged in? It is.
Hi, Dee Dee.
There we go. So these ones are hiding. They burrow under the dirt, but I unearthed that one. So they kind of look like dubia roaches, but they don't have like that allergy. Like some people have to wear like masks and stuff and gloves because otherwise they'll get like, I don't know. It's never happened to me, but it happened to people that I've got dubia roaches from. So, yeah. There's lots of babies in here, because that's what I bought. I bought a bunch of babies, but then there's adults. And then the adults had more babies, so. These are also for sale. They're just easier. They eat a lot of food. I pour in, like... I have like so much fish flakes, so many fish flakes. So I just put a bunch of them in, and it's gone within like a few days. But so, oh, sorry for the camera. So these are like the reptile foods because the reptiles are on the middle rack here. So those are reptile foods. This is isopod substrate. This is workbench number 2. with the packing supplies. Those are all white worms. Those are all grindles. That's grindleworm dirt, or whiteworm dirt. And this is kind of just an assortment. There's tubifex worms, supplies, mealworms, isopods, microworms, waltworms, banana worms, springtails, mealworms, whiteworms, brindleworms, lots of isopods. And then my Vingrial cultures go on top. I don't know if you can see that, but they're moving at the top there. And yeah, so I'm gonna come upstairs real quick. So.
Hey, Craig. And yes, Cora. Take the fish flakes, put them on top, spray them, kind of mist over all the area, and usually put a lid on top, and then it'll stay moist, and that's where they eat them. Bet Aquatics asked about the tubifex.
Yeah, I have a 10-gallon with tubifex worms. Well, I guess they're Darrow worms, but they're tubifex. And I don't really have room as it is because I've already taken over half the fish room. But
I mean, a third. Not quite half.
yeah, but I added a second workbench, which will be nice for swaps. That'll be so nice.
And me.
Yeah, he does like the boxes. He helps a lot with the shipping out, so we have 2 workbenches, 1 for each person. But for swaps, if we have fish, that'll be a lot nicer because we'll have 2. Plus, we used to have a big 10-gallon on the workbench, so we had like this much space on the workbench max. Now we have the whole workbench and the other one, so that'd be nice. But even though I don't have room as it is, I think with the wire rack, I'm going to figure out something and try and get a black worm and scud culture in there. And then maybe in the 55 that's like on our stairs, I'm going to do a Daphnia culture. But I definitely like to get some Daphnia. Definitely black worms going. Maybe Daphnia and scuds. Culturing tubifex. Pretty easy, honestly. A lot of sites say just like daily water changes, but that's not what I do. I just feed them. I feed them algae wafers like every few days. Keeps them good. There's not a lot to it. I have there's like a 9-gallon cube, and it's got a sponge filter going at like medium pace. And then just feed them algae wafers. And water changes every once in a while. So.
Thank you, only Oscars.
Thank you, only Oscars. But yeah, tubifex are pretty easy. I definitely like to do a black worm culture. Especially since my cultures are right next to the water spigot thing. I think that would be nice. I kind of have to go through. And there's no minimizing the cultures. But I definitely have to set up more cultures of white worms and grindleworms. But I also have to find room for more.
That's a pretty good idea.
What?
Using the drain tray from a hydroponic system, the recirculating system, to basically do water changes on a culture.
That's cool.
I think if you got into blackworms, you would need a boatload of them. Like, I don't think you could
That's what I plan on doing.
keep enough to sell enough to.
That's what I plan on.
Right now, if you have them, I think it would be bananas because.
I think the issue is we have to work on breeding fish. And then I'm also trying to work on, I'm working on breeding the fish. And I need blackworms to breed the fish. I'm also working on getting fish for this tank. And I'm also working on getting new species of fish to breed. While also trying to get more live foods. Because I get a ton of suggestions on live foods and lots of people ask me for different live foods. I've had quite a few people ask about flightless fruit fly cultures. And I like to do those, but it's just a little difficult. That's more something to do like outside the fish room. Or like in a
Outside
separate
the
place. Outside the house. But the only issue is I don't have a use for the fruit flies. So I'd have to like, as long as there was someone who definitely wanted fruit flies like every so often, then I could do them. But if like my cultures are doing really good, but I don't have anything to feed it to, then they'll just get overrun.
Hey, Benoski.
But yeah, I definitely want to do some blackworms. But I have to find a place to do a big enough tank. I've done the dubia roaches outside the fish room. We just cleaned outside the fish room to like make it more spacious. But I gotta split the dubia roaches into 2 cultures.
Good luck to you. I gotta make wine. Can't help you.
Not tonight. But I have to figure it all out because I'm trying to get more species of fish, but also more things of live foods. So I gotta find some space for them.
It's a conundrum. Once you start exploring outside the fish room,
The roaches lived outside the fish room forever,
that's not a good idea.
so they can go back out. They did great outside the fish room. Sometimes I forgot about them, but they didn't die. Now I'm more dedicated, okay? This is a weekly thing. We get like, I don't know, almost 10 orders, sometimes a lot more, every week. So there's no like, this summer, I'm so excited for camp, but the orders, if I get like another spike, like I got like a good month straight where I was getting 20 to 30 orders a week. And looking back, I'm happy with 10 orders a week because 10's still a lot. It only takes us like an hour or two to package it up, and then a couple hours, well, not even an hour for the labels. But I think that's plenty for the summertime because we don't get home till afternoon, and kind of like when you get home from camp and you put everything away, you just kind of don't want to do anything. Because, especially when we're up with the neighbors till like 2 in the morning, and then we get up on a Sunday, then come home. Streaming is bad enough sometimes when I'm like really tired. I gotta bring myself to stream.
Hey, Paul McCarthy.
But then, I'm gonna have to do, like, the orders have been consistent, so if it goes throughout the summer, it'll be fine because I'll have the weeks off. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Unless the store down the road will hire me. Then, I'm hooked up.
We actually had a killer deal at our Dollar General because they sent them like a tractor trailer full of just totes and they had no place to store them. So they had like a 50% off sale.
Walmart's good year round though.
So that
If
was
you
a
want
killer
6
deal.
quart totes, I got like, I think I got 6 of them for like $10 or something. Walmart's got good deals. So I would like all year round you can get totes and tubs. But yeah, Dollar General had like a big sale. So that's kind of how I got, like, you don't want to know how much I spent. But I bought a ton of totes for the new racks when I was like expanding it to those, the new workbench, the white worms, and then the reptile foods. Like, it takes time to feed all those too. Sometimes you forget one and then you gotta go back down later. But there's just so many. But they're kind of all focused, which is nice. Because it used to be like they were all over the fish room, which is difficult. But once I could put that, I don't even remember what I was doing before the rack. Oh, I had a 20 high over there and it had 2 shelves and I was just kind of like trying to fit everything on those 2 shelves. And once I took the rack from here and put it in downstairs, it was a lot quieter in my room. And also, the live foods, I never thought I'd fill that rack. Never once. Because I wasn't, like last year, I didn't get like a ton of orders every week. It was like every couple weeks. But now getting like all these orders every week, there's like no option except to have a big old rack of them. And then plus some. But, anywho, Bob Kaler should be live.
I don't think Bob Kaler is going.
Okay.
I'm not sure if this is the stream that he ended or he was talking about another one. But
Well,
I don't see. I see moon boots,
moon boots.
but I'm not on Fish Fam Link like I should be to see who's live.
Well, check out anybody who's live. I was going to say Susie Q's at 7, but it's Wednesday.
This
Anyways,
Melvin is
Melvin's live. Anyways, check out somebody who's live. And we'll see you on Sunday.
I should probably
Unless-
check out why I don't have Melvin on here.
But if anything happens, and we don't stream on Sunday, I'll let you know. But thank you everybody for watching. We went a little over, but that's okay. Because we did start late anyway, so whatever.
Yeah, I know who Melvin is. I just didn't. For some reason, it's not coming up on my phone that he's live.
Yep.
Well, I like to say I'm subscribed to him. I know I was, but I haven't checked in a while. But I will. Catch us all later. Enjoy the rest of the week.
We're going to go make some wine.
And make some wine. Probably.
Definitely.
We're going to do something, even if it's wrong.
So thank you everybody for watching, and have a good day.
Catch us all later.